Have you ever woken up after a full night's sleep and still felt exhausted? Not just in your bones or your back, but in a way that's hard to describe? A heaviness that seems to sit right in the middle of your chest, refusing to leave? That, dear friend, is not just physical tiredness. That is soul fatigue. As we age, our bodies show the signs. Wrinkles, aches, slower steps. But what most people don't talk about is how the soul tires too. How the years of holding back tears, staying strong for others, keeping silent, and swallowing pain, they leave invisible bruises on the heart. Today, I want to speak directly to that quiet part of you, the part that rarely complains but quietly aches. We're going to explore 8 signs your soul might be tired, not just your body. Let's take this gentle journey together. Number 1, you feel heavy, even when you're rested. This isn't just being sleepy, this is something else. You've had your tea, you've stayed off your feet. There's been no big task today, but even lifting a cup feels like effort, talking feels like a performance, smiling takes more than it should. That's the weight of the soul. It's what happens when we've carried too many goodbyes, too many responsibilities, too many emotions that had no place to go. Sometimes we think we're just getting older, but what we're really feeling is the burden of unspoken grief, the exhaustion of pretending we're okay, and the quiet sadness of not being asked, "How are you really?" You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just tired. Deeply, spiritually tired. Number 2, you feel numb around things that used to move you. There was a time when music made you cry, when a sunset felt like magic, when a grandchild's laugh could brighten an entire day. But now, it's not that you don't care, it's that you can't seem to feel the same. This numbness doesn't mean you've stopped loving. It doesn't mean you've grown cold. It means your soul has gone into hiding, trying to protect itself. It's what happens after too much pain, too much pretending, too much loss without space to grieve. Your soul might be asking, "Can I feel safe again? Is it okay to feel deeply without breaking?" And the answer is yes. But first, we must acknowledge that the numbness is not your fault. Number 3, you withdraw from people, even ones you love. You love your family, you miss your friends, but somehow you still don't pick up the phone. You don't return that text. You avoid the gathering. It's not because you don't care, it's because connection feels draining. Your soul is tired of small talk, of pretending everything's fine, of carrying conversations that feel too shallow when your spirit wants silence or something deeper. This withdrawal is a cry for solitude, not isolation, a quiet plea from your inner self saying, "I need space to hear my own thoughts again. I need room to just be." And that's okay. Solitude, when used gently, can be healing. Number 4, you feel like you're floating, not really living. You wake up, you go through the motions, you eat, clean, maybe watch a bit of TV, but you don't really feel present. The days blur, you lose track of time. Life feels like it's on a loop. This floating feeling, this sense of being here, but not really here, is a sign that your soul has disconnected. Not from life, but from joy. Often this happens after emotional overwhelm, after too many changes, too much bad news, or even the slow creeping loneliness that no one seems to see. Your soul might be saying, "I need something to look forward to. I need wonder again. Give me beauty. Give me stillness. Give me something real." Number 5, little things overwhelm you. You drop a spoon, you misplace your glasses, You forget an appointment, and suddenly you feel like crying, not because of the spoon, but because of the 100 other things you've been carrying silently, patiently, without a single complaint. This emotional flooding over small things is one of the clearest signs your soul is tired. There's no space left to absorb frustration, no energy to pretend it's fine. The cup is full, and even a single drop makes it overflow. If you've ever broken down over something small, I want you to know it wasn't small. It was the final straw on a pile you've been quietly holding for years. Number 6, you long for something you can't name. It's not a person, not a place. It's something else. A longing that doesn't have words, a quiet ache in the heart, a distant yearning, something spiritual, something sacred. This is often the soul's memory of peace, a whisper of something eternal, a call back to stillness, to God, to whatever you personally believe is greater than us. As we grow older, that whisper grows louder, because the soul starts remembering what matters, what's real, what lasts. This longing is not emptiness, it's direction. It's the soul's way of saying, come closer, come inward, come home. Number 7, you question your purpose. Even after a full life, you've raised children, you've worked, you've served, you've lived. But now, in these quiet years, you sometimes wonder, why am I still here? This questioning doesn't come from despair. It comes from the shift, the change in how the world sees you and how you see yourself. You may no longer be needed in the same ways, but you are still needed. Your wisdom, your presence, your patience, your story, they matter. Purpose in later life isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in listening, in praying, in comforting, in simply being, and being deeply. Your soul still has chapters left to write. Number 8, deep down, you just want to feel alive again. You want to laugh again, cry freely, dance a little, wake up with a spark. You don't want to just survive the day. You want to feel it, taste it, celebrate it. That quiet desire, that flicker inside you, that's your soul, still alive, still trying, still believing. And that tiny spark is everything. Because it means you're not done. Because it means you still care. Because it means your soul still hopes. Let that hope lead you, even if it's small, even if it's quiet. You're still here. You still matter. And your soul is still beautiful. If you felt even one of these signs in your own heart, I invite you to pause, not to rush into fixing anything, not to hide it, but to simply acknowledge it. Your soul might be tired, but it's still sacred, still powerful, still worthy of care. Give it what it needs: rest, music, prayer, nature, silence, laughter. Talk to someone. Write to God. Breathe. You've done so much for others. Now it's time to tend gently to yourself. And if this video touched you in any way, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who might need these words today. Because the soul may get tired, but with love, faith, and gentle truth, it can heal, and so can you.